need to talk about what happened on ABC's This Week when Kevin Hassett decided that he was going to pull out some classic Republican alternative math, which led to Jon Karl actually having the audacity to interrupt him and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to have to stop you here, Kevin, because you're not making any sense. Take a look.
So the president claims that Thanksgiving costs are down 25%. I mean, does he know that's not true?
Well, if you look at Walmart and the few places that put out their prices of Thanksgiving baskets.
Wait a minute, I got to stop because the Walmart comparison's like not a thing. I mean, Walmart had a Thanksgiving package last year. They've got a Thanksgiving package this year. The one this year contains much less than what the one last year took. So that's why the price is less. Look, we got a chart here. Last year, it was 21 total products. This year, it's 15. Total number of items in those products was 29% now. 29, now it's 22. There's more generic brand stuff. So, I mean, Thanksgiving, if you're going to the store to buy groceries for Thanksgiving, it's going to be more expensive this year.
I really don't understand where you're going in the sense that Joe Biden gave us 20%
He's not
inflation.
president. Donald Trump's president.
No, and you want us to fix the hole that Joe Biden dug right away.
Why does the president tell everybody?
The prices went up so much under Joe Biden, and inflation is way down. Inflation is about half what it was in December. This is something that's being fixed fast.
No, it's not. It's not being fixed. Not at all. In fact, inflation is up. Okay. Look, Kevin Hassett has his pro-Trump talking points memos, okay? He actually had the nerve to claim that, oh, yeah, no, the Thanksgiving actually costs less under Donald Trump than it did Joe Biden. That's right. Are you kidding me? This is the same Trump that gave us record inflation and economic chaos with the tariffs, all right? If his tariffs were so great, why did he roll back some of them to try to deal with prices? And guess what? It's not going to work because once those prices rise, they ain't coming back down. Okay? CEOs, shareholders, they're going to be like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to bring price. Are you kidding me? We're not going to let the prices go back down. No, we're just going to claim inflation anyway and then pocket the money. That's how they do these things. And by the way, that's also a lot of what happened under the Biden administration. These companies used the pandemic, okay, as an excuse to raise their prices and pocket the difference, even though their costs really didn't go up all that much, all right? About half of all the price increases, about 50%, were just CEOs going, I'm going to take advantage of this and then pocket the money. And no one will figure it out, except what we all did figure it out. But the government isn't going to do anything about it and didn't do anything about it. And so there you go. But look, here's where it gets very interesting. Almost delicious because, you know, Thanksgiving's coming. Jon Karl is actually acting like a real journalist and had done his homework. Okay. Yes, it is true that Walmart's Thanksgiving package is only cheaper because it contains less stuff than it did last year. Of course it costs less. You're getting less stuff for your money. I mean, it's like claiming a hamburger's cheaper because you took half the patty. Okay. It's a value meal. It's a value meal. It's cheaper. See it, and you know why your burger was more expensive, Joe Biden? No, actually, that's not why the price of beef went up. Honestly, the price of beef went up so much because of things related mostly to climate change. But you know, we don't want to talk about that. But look, Hassett couldn't even defend this garbage talking point. And instead was like, what about is Joe Biden? It's all Biden's fault. Joe Biden's not president anymore. Hasn't been president for a while now, which means this is your problem now. This is your problem. You fix it. But look, this is what happens when Republican talking points meet reality. They crumble. They crumble. And Hassett actually goes on this show thinking that he could regurgitate the, usual, everything's better, everything's great under Donald Trump. And yet Karl was like, no, we're not doing that bullshit today. Okay. And again, the best part here is that this is happening while families are still literally struggling to afford groceries. You got these clowns out here sitting there playing games, word games with numbers, and or word games and number games to try to make Donald Trump look good, look like an effective leader. No, people cannot afford to put food on their tables. Okay? But hey, don't worry. Kevin Hassett, he's got alternative math for you. So, and you know what? You'll get less. And you'll like it because it's savings. Right. Look, it is nice to see occasionally a journalist doing actual journalism and calling out the BS. I think that's important. Especially while Republicans are out here making things up, making up math and doing whataboutism while people are having to choose between buying groceries and paying their rent. If this video helped you cut through the BS and see what is really happening, then smash that like button. Every single like pushes back against the right-wing propaganda machine. I can't do this work without your support. So please check out my Patreon. Link is in the description of this video. For a few bucks a month, you can help keep this channel independent from corporate BS. So hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's keep fighting for democracy and against fascism together.